My name is Eita Oikawa. I work as a sales representative for Koei Labo Trading. What do you think of this project proposal?
It's not good enough. You can do better, can't you? Start again.
Not again? It might just be my imagination, but it seems like the president is being particularly harsh with me. Could it be that she dislikes me? Suzuka Saori, the president of Koei Labo, is the daughter of the previous president. After the previous president retired a few years ago, she took over the company. The president gained experience at a company overseas and is highly regarded as a go-getter in the industry. The president often looks over at me when I'm working. I'm being watched again. I guess she thinks I'll slack off if she doesn't keep an eye on me. I lead a stressful life as an office worker, but I'm able to work hard every day because of Suruko's support. Uwaki Suruko is my fiancée, and we're currently living together in the same apartment. Whew, I'm tired. The pressure from the president was really intense today.
That must be tough.
But seeing Suruko's face always makes me feel better.
Really? I'll always be there to heal you. Speaking of which, H's company's going on a company trip soon, right? Wasn't it to Hokkaido?
Yeah, it doesn't really feel like a trip because my parents live there, but I'll have fun anyway.
The detailed itinerary has been decided, right? Tell me when and where we're going.
Let's see. I don't really remember. I wasn't really paying attention. But why are you so concerned about the schedule?
Of course, it's because I'm worried about you.
I see. You're so kind. That's right, why don't you go and have some fun while I'm on the company trip? Go out to dinner with your friends.
No, I'm working part-time every day during that time, so I don't have time to hang out.
I see. I'm sorry.
Not at all. The company trip is a reward for all your hard work, so go and enjoy yourself.
Thanks, Suruko. And on the day of the company trip, I headed to Hokkaido with everyone from the company. Hokkaido is my hometown where I was born and raised, so it wasn't really that refreshing, but it was nostalgic in a way. I haven't been able to go back in a while because I've been busy. I'm looking forward to going back to Hokkaido after such a long time. In Hokkaido, I saw the clock tower in Sapporo, ate ramen, and took photos by the Otaru Canal. In the evening, we had a great time eating mutton barbecue and drinking delicious local beer. Ah! This taste, it's good! And before I knew it, the day before the last day of the trip had arrived. On this day, everyone was scheduled to be free to do their own thing. I'm from the area, so I wasn't sure what to do with myself as I had nothing in particular I wanted to see. At that moment...
What are you gonna do after this, Oikawa?
President? I haven't decided on anything in particular.
Then why don't we go somewhere together? This is your hometown, right? I've never been to Hokkaido before, so please show me around.
Are you sure you want me to? Okay, I'll show you around. I thought I could spend the trip without having to worry about the president's eye on me. I was suddenly appointed as the tour guide, and I immediately went into work mode.
Don't be so stiff. It's a trip after all.
Yes. It's awkward being alone with the president. Maybe she'll criticize me for my usual mistakes.
Wow, it's so cute! As expected of you, Oikawa. You know a good shop.
It's a well-known shop in the local area, and it has many fans. The president smiles like this. It's kind of cute. Being with the president alone wasn't as uptight as I thought it would be. On the contrary, I felt like I had gained a little by seeing a side of the president that I don't usually see. But why did the president choose me to be her partner for free time activities? I thought she didn't really like me. No, I'm sure she chose me because I'm from Hokkaido and she could get the most out of my guidance. I guess the president can't do her job unless she's that cold and rational. Where would you like to go next?
Oikawa, is there anything in particular you want to go? I'd like to go to the places you want to go.
Me? I don't really... At that moment, I casually glanced at a street corner and froze in place.
What? Really? I love you, Charsuke.
Me too. I love you, Suruko. Because my fiancé Suruko was walking around with a man I didn't know, looking very friendly. Is that Suruko? It has to be. Why is she here? Who is that guy? Who the heck is Charusuke? Suruko, what's going on? Are you having an affair? Excuse me, but who are you? No, I'm Suruko's fiancé. Suruko, is that true?
Who are you? I don't know anyone like this.
She says she doesn't know you. Why are you lying? What are you talking about? Suruko, do you think you can get away with that?
I really don't know who you are.
Am I dreaming? No, it's real. Even the fact that Suruko was in Hokkaido flirting with a guy was a shock, but when I was told that she didn't know me, my brain completely stopped working.
Lucky. So I guess you're free now, Oikawa. If that's the case, I think I'll take him. What? Hey!
What? President? I was completely taken aback by the sudden actions of the president. Suruko seemed to want to say something, but she couldn't say anything suspicious in front of me and kept quiet. Suruko, let's just leave these guys alone and go.
Yeah.
I had no idea that Suruko was having an affair. That's definitely my fiancé Suruko. I wasn't lying.
I could tell just by looking at the way you two were acting. That's why I hugged you. Sorry about that. I know I surprised you earlier.
Yes, I was very surprised, but what do you mean by that's why I hugged you?
I thought if I hugged you, you would panic and reveal the truth, if it had worked. Lucky, then I guess I'll take him. What? Hey, you! You're getting a little too close! Get away from Eita! Wait, aren't you two strangers?
Huh? Suruko, do you actually know this guy?
I don't know. I thought if I did something like that, she would show her true colors.
I see, so that was the plan, to be able to come up with that on the spot, as expected of the president.
Because I felt sorry for Oikawa-kun being misunderstood as a weird person, but things had stayed that way. And also, I couldn't forgive her for cheating on a wonderful fiancé like you.
What? Did you just say wonderful? The president thinks of me that way?
But in the end, she got away before I could expose her.
No, I'm happy you even thought that way about me. You even put on an act like that for me.
I did pretty well for an improvisation, didn't I? Well, it wasn't all acting, though.
What? It wasn't acting? What do you mean? Were there lines you were serious about?
Who knows? It's a secret.
Hey, I'm curious, President. That day, I went back to my hotel room and carefully remembered every single word the President had said that day. I'm pretty sure the President...
Lucky. So I guess you're free now, Oikawa. If that's the case, I think I'll take him.
I remember her saying that. Which of those words was she serious about? But in this case, no matter what she was serious about, the President. No, that can't be right. I was worried about what the President said, but I was also worried about Suruko. I've tried calling a few times since then, but she never answered. We'll have to have a talk when I get back from the company trip. Even if we talk about it, I have no intention of repairing my relationship with Suruko after being treated like that. After being betrayed like that, my feelings for her had completely cooled. I'm breaking up with Suruko, but I wonder how she'll react. I'm sure we'll end up arguing about something or the other. As I was thinking about these things, I felt really down on the flight home. But when I got back, Suruko had already packed her bags and was ready to leave the apartment.
I had asked you for as much detail as possible about your schedule while you were on your trip so I wouldn't run into you. That didn't go well. It's your fault you didn't tell me your schedule properly.
That's not the point. Can't you just say you're sorry or something?
To be honest, I was originally torn between you and Charsuke, but the incident made me make up my mind.
You were two-timing?
Is that bad? It's risk management for relationships. I'll choose Charsuke. He works for a big company, so his future is secure. And even after what happened, Charsuke didn't suspect me at all.
What?
He really believes you're a complete stranger.
Is it really possible to believe 100% of what Suruko says in that situation? He should at least be a little suspicious. Does he really not realize that Suruko is two-timing him, or is he pretending not to realize it on purpose?
Charsuke believes everything I say. The power of love. If I were to get married, I want someone like that. Bye, take care.
Ah. And so, Suruko left for Charasuke's place. The day after that was the first day back at work after the company trip.
Since then, have you been okay?
About that, Suruko ended up going to the other man's place. She said that guy would have a more secure future.
I see. But that girl has no taste for leaving someone like you. Oikawa is so good at his job.
What? No, I have a long way to go.
Have more confidence.
I never thought the president would say something like that. I always get nothing but criticism, so I thought I wasn't being valued at all.
The fact that I give you criticism is proof that I have high expectations of you. Besides... I was afraid that if I was kind to Oikawa, I would lose control of my feelings. So I guess I was a little bit stricter with you without realizing it.
What, your feelings can't be controlled? What does that mean? I'm really sorry.
I like you, Oikawa.
What?
but I knew you had a fiancé, so I pretended I wasn't interested and tried to give up. But on the company trip, I summoned up my courage and asked you to take me around. I thought that if it was going to be a hopeless crush, I'd at least like to make some memories from the trip.
I never thought the president would have feelings for me. I'm so surprised.
I'm sorry to sprung this on you so suddenly.
No, I'm sorry. To be honest, I can't really sort out my feelings right now. I don't know what to say.
I know. I'm sorry for talking to you about my problems when you're going through a tough time yourself. I didn't mean to say it, but when I talk with you, my feelings just come out. If there's anything I can do, please let me know. I want to be of help to you, Aikawa.
What? Thank you. Then, may I ask you for one favor?
Of course. What is it?
Please, give me lots of work.
What? Work?
I want to forget about the bad things by concentrating on my work because thinking about everything else right now is too painful.
I see. I understand.
I couldn't just move on to the next love so soon after being rejected by Suruko, who I had even gotten engaged to. That's why I wanted to immerse myself in the work in front of me without having time to think about unnecessary things and just become absorbed in it.
You still haven't finished filling in the blanks here. Sometimes the customers doesn't even realize what they really want. Uncovering and proposing hidden needs is an important part of a salesman's job.
I understand. I'll try to rework it. A few months later, I worked hard at my job, receiving encouragement and support from the president, and was able to get my first big contract since joining the company.
Well done, Aikawa!
It's thanks to the president. Thank you.
No, it's because you worked hard, Aikawa. Sorry, I got carried away.
No, I was too... I'm sorry.
Hey, if you don't mind, how about dinner tonight? Let me celebrate.
Okay. And that night...
Here it is.
This looks like an expensive restaurant. I'm so nervous. It makes me nervous to go into an expensive restaurant I wouldn't normally go to. But that wasn't the only reason for my nervousness. The reason I'm nervous is because I'm going to be eating alone with the president, Saori-san. President, thank you for watching over me until the contract went through this time.
I'm glad the business negotiations went well.
When I was feeling down after being rejected by Suruko, the president spoke to me, but at the time I felt like they were just being sympathetic to me. I didn't have much confidence in myself. But since then, time has passed and I've been able to achieve good results at work. So now I feel like I've gained a little confidence, or maybe I've finally been able to move on from my past self and take the first step towards a new love. I'm sorry I made you wait so long after you took the time to tell me how you felt.
It's okay. I'll wait for you for 100 years or even 1,000 years.
I won't make you wait another second. President, Saori-san, will you go out with me?
I'm so happy. I'd love to.
From that day on, Saori and I were president and employee at work, and boyfriend and girlfriend outside. Thanks to that, my work and personal life were both fulfilling.
How about singing this next?
Great! One day, after Saori and I finished work and left the office...
Eita, it's been a while.
Suruko? Were you waiting for me to come out? What are you doing here after all this time?
Don't say that. We're going out, you know.
What? We're going out. We're over, remember?
We might be having a bit of a fight right now, but it's not like it's completely over, right? Let's make up!
We're totally over.
Who is she?
It's none of your business, Suruko.
Could it be that person from... Hello? Hey, don't take my Eita!
It was Suruko who dumped me. What happened to that guy called Charasuke?
He was a terrible guy.
From what I hear, Charasuke was a man who would take money from women by hinting at marriage. Suruko was talked into giving him money and then he ran away. That doesn't mean we can start over again now. I'm not interested in you anymore. Well then.
Goodbye. What? Wait!
Suruko was weighing up her relationship options, but in the end, she ended up losing everything. Incidentally, it seems that Charasuke was also taking money from women other than Suruko and was later caught by the police.
Darn it!
And Saori and I have continued dating since then. How about going on a trip to Okinawa this time?
I'd like to go to Hokkaido.
We went there on a company trip recently, didn't we?
I want to go again as Eita's girlfriend. Also, I want to introduce myself to Eita's family.
Yeah, okay, let's do that then. And so we set off on our second trip to Hokkaido. This time I'll show you lots of different places.
I'm so excited.
I've been on the plane to Hokkaido where my parents live many times, but this is the first time I've ever been so happy on a flight.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. And don't forget to check out our other episodes too. According to my calculations, you are about to like and subscribe to our videos. Thank you for watching. See you next time.